All right, so get ready to dive deep today.
Hmm.
We're tackling life coaching,
Uh-huh.
but with a twist.
Okay.
We're zeroing in on Long Island.
Interesting, yeah.
This website we're looking at is called, get this, Life Coach Long Island, your guide to finding the right coach in Long Island, New York.
Okay.
It's like they're saying you need a coach who knows the LIE.
Right, like
Yeah.
you need that local connection.
Yeah. So let's unpack this whole local coaching thing.
Hmm.
What is it about Long Island that needs its own brand of life coaching?
Well, they actually start with the basics, like even IS, life coaching, right? So anyone listening who's totally unfamiliar,
Good point, yeah.
they define it as working with a professional, someone who helps you figure out your goals, what's holding you back, and then, bam, make a plan to actually achieve them.
So it's not like therapy, digging into your past and all that.
It's definitely more action-oriented, yeah. Less about where you've been, more about where you want to go. Like, say you're thinking of switching careers.
Oh, big time, yeah.
Or maybe your relationships hit a rough patch, or you just feel stuck. That's where a coach can be super helpful.
Okay, so it's like having a guide, but for your life, not just a hiking trail or something. But this website, they really emphasize finding someone in Long Island. Why is location such a big deal here?
Well, think about it. Someone who gets the Long Island lifestyle, the pace, the
The
challenges.
traffic. Don't forget the traffic.
Exactly. They're going to bring a whole other level of understanding to the table.
Like you can't truly coach a Long Islander unless you've experienced the LIRR at rush hour, right?
Something like that. It's about shared experiences, for sure.
And maybe a coach who won't make you analyze your dreams if you're late because of a delay on the expressway.
Right, they get it. It's about finding a coach who speaks your language, literally and figuratively.
So we've got our Long Island life coach, someone who gets us, and our love-hate relationship with the expressway. But what's next? What does this whole coaching journey actually look like?
Well, this website's really good about that, actually. They lay out the whole process, like step by step.
Okay, so walk us through it. What are the milestones on this self-discovery adventure?
Usually it starts with a free consultation,
Okay,
which, by the way, that's pretty standard these days in the coaching world.
so you're not signing your life away just yet.
Exactly. It's a chance to, get a feel for the coach.
Just if your personalities clash or whatever.
Yeah, totally. Ask questions, make sure you're comfortable. Assuming you want to move forward, then the next step is usually some goal setting,
Okay.
figuring out what you really want to achieve. That's where it gets personal.
Oh, yeah. That's the part I struggle with. Setting actual concrete goals,
Mm.
it's always felt a little too, I don't know, rigid for me.
Right, but that's where a coach can be so valuable. They help you break it down, make it less overwhelming. You come up with a plan together.
Okay, so it's more like creating a framework, not just boxing yourself in with a to-do list.
Exactly. So once you've got your goals, that's when the real work begins. You'll have regular coaching sessions.
One-on-one.
Could be in person or virtual. A lot of coaches offer both these days.
Makes sense, especially with traffic on Long Island. Who needs that stress when you're trying to improve your life?
Right. And these sessions, that's where you really dig deep. You're talking through challenges, celebrating your wins. The coach is there to support you, hold you accountable.
Oh, yeah, the accountability thing, I need that. Like, a lot.
It's huge, right? It's one thing to have goals, but actually answering to someone, it makes a big difference.
Huge. Especially for those of us who maybe get distracted easily.
Yeah.
Or, procrastinate a little
Yeah.
occasionally.
We've all been there. And that's where the coach steps in. Gentle nudge here, a little tough love there, whatever it takes.
It's like having a personal trainer, but for your life, not just your biceps.
Love that analogy. And speaking of, just like with a trainer, you've got to check your progress, right? This website talks about how important that is, evaluating how things are going, making adjustments.
Because life isn't static, right?
Yeah.
Goals change. New things pop up. It makes sense to have that flexibility. Now, speaking of things that might change, I imagine there are still some people out there who are a little skeptical about this whole life coaching thing.
Oh, absolutely. And you know what? The website actually addresses that. They have a whole section on common misconceptions.
Really? Like what? Give us the lowdown on what people are getting wrong. So spill it. What are these big coaching myths?
Well, one is that it's only for people with, serious problems.
Oh, like it's a last resort.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you should have your life figured out already.
I can handle it myself, right?
Exactly. But this website, they make a good point. They say coaching is really for anyone,
Anyone who wants to, level up in some way.
Yeah. Career, relationships, personal growth, whatever. It's not about fixing something that's broken.
It's more like fine-tuning. Okay, so say I'm sold I want a life coach. How do I find a good one, especially on Long Island? Seems like everyone's a coach these days.
It's true, there are a lot out there. But this website actually has some good advice on that, too.
Okay, hit me with it. What should I be looking for?
First off, check those certifications.
Right. Got to make sure they're legit.
Yeah, you don't want someone just, like, winging it. You want someone with actual training experience.
Experience is key. Like, you wouldn't hire a plumber who'd never fixed a leak before.
Exactly. And it's not just general experience either. Specialization matters, too. Think about your goals, right? What do you want to work on?
Right. So if I'm trying to write a novel, I don't need a coach who specializes in, like, corporate finance.
Unless your novel's about corporate finance.
Okay, true. Though that doesn't sound very exciting.
Maybe not. But the point is, find someone who aligns with your goals.
Okay, so certifications, specialization, got it. What else?
This might sound obvious, but dot coaching style.
Oh, right. Because, like, some people are really direct, some are more laid back.
Yeah. Some are more action-oriented, some are more about, like, introspection and deep thinking.
It's got to be a good fit, personality-wise.
Totally. And then, honestly, don't underestimate word of mouth.
Oh, you mean, like, testimonials and stuff?
Yeah. See what other people are saying about this coach. Did they help them achieve their goals?
Because that's got to be the best indicator, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they've helped other people, maybe they can help you.
Exactly. And trust your gut, you know? If something feels off during that initial consultation, don't force it.
Yeah, even if they have a really catchy tagline.
Exactly. Finding the right coach it's a personal thing.
It's a journey, just like the coaching itself.
That's a good way to put it.
So, as we wrap up our deep dive here, any final thoughts for our listeners on Long Island and beyond?
Well, I think no matter where you are, life coaching, it's about empowerment. It's about investing in yourself.
Having someone in your corner to help you be the best version of you.
Totally.
And maybe navigate those Long Island Expressway traffic jams a little more peacefully. Until next time, everyone.